Okay, we're now ready to audition for the role of Joseph.
Hi, I'm Joe Staleman.
Well, hey, Joe. Can you tell me why you came to audition for the role of Joseph today?
Well, in all honesty, my wife wants me to.
Okay, so this is not something that you volunteered for on your own?
Nope.
Oh, come on, say it ain't so, Joe.
I can't. I wish I could, but my wife thinks I'm sort of a caveman. You know, in my own little world watching way too much Sports Center. She says I care way too much about hillbilly hand fishing and about NASCAR than I do about giving back to the body of Christ.
I see. Well, you got to understand, Joe, that Joseph is a big role. He's the earthly father of the Messiah. He walked a trail all the way from his hometown to Bethlehem on foot, well over 80 miles, to register for the census. He married a woman that was pregnant with the Son of God. Those are mighty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, about that. I was thinking, and maybe I should try out for the role of a shepherd, because I hear all they do is stand around and watch sheep and keep to themselves. But again, it's not my idea to try out for Joseph, it's my wife's. Because that's really my name, Joseph. You know, Joseph Arlene Stillman.
Wait. Joseph Arlene Staleman?
Yeah, Arlene. My mom was a twin. Her sister's name was Arlene, and I was the third child of three boys, so I got my aunt's name as my middle name. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. You know, it makes you just want to run and hide whenever your mom gets mad at you and she calls out your full name. You know, like, Joseph Arlene Staleman, you put that cat down. God did not put them on this earth for you to make a boomerang out of them. Mama was always quite sensitive to the feline community.
Yeah, kind of sounds like someone needed to be. But you know, I'm thinking you just might be the perfect person for the role of Joseph.
You know, I'm just not seeing what you're seeing, I reckon.
Well, here's the deal. Think about it. All the emotions you have felt, the confusion, the embarrassment, the humiliation, the disillusionment. Joseph felt all of those things.
Well, I've seen the live nativity scene myself, and you know, Joseph always looks so happy looking down at baby Jesus. You know, like I just don't see any of those emotions in that manger scene.
How do you think Joseph got to that moment? What do you think were the emotions going on in Joseph's heart, soul, and mind when the angel delivered the news that Mary would be with child, carrying the Son of God?
Well, I guess I never really thought of it that way. I guess I just always assumed that Joseph would be like, okay, and would be good with it.
Think about it. This was a major blow to his world. He had to decide whether he was going to do what God wanted him to do, or, as crazy as it sounded, this is pretty challenging, or do what was best for him.
Well, I guess I've always lived like that, you know, living day by day, just doing what's best for me. But I guess in Joseph's situation, it wasn't about his will be done, but God's will.
Exactly.
Hey, that's sort of like my situation. You know, it's not my will be done, but my wife's will.
No, you're going way off track now, okay? But speaking of marriage, Joseph, after hearing the news, and being a righteous man, wanted to divorce Mary quietly so it wouldn't be brought out in public. Back then, even during the engagement, you know, it was official. It took 2 witnesses to legally get a divorce. He thought Mary had been unfaithful. It wasn't until the angel said to marry her and take her home that Joseph obeyed and married her.
Well, I guess if Joseph really felt all those feelings and confusion and everything, maybe this role is right for me. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Good. I think you are. Now, I think you nailed your audition with a simple realization that it's not your will, but God's. As a matter of fact, his son Jesus would say the very same thing 33 years later as he died for the sins of the world.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that he did that for me. I'll remember that as I'm looking down at that baby in that manger. I guess that's what you theater folks call getting into character.
Yeah, Joe, something like that, something like that.
Alrighty then, one more thing. Do I have to wear one of those biblical robe thingies?
Yes, you do.
What if I come up with a better idea? Like, I can totally wear my camel hunting pants. They're basically like a robe.
No. Sorry, Joe. Remember, not your will.
Not my will, right.
Hey, Joe,
Yes, sir?
can you do me one more thing?
Yep.
Can you give me that Joseph pose just one more time?